Antiplatelet drugs, fibrinolytics, antifibrinolytics, all these names look similar and become confusing before exams, right? But in this video, I will show you a very simple way to remember the entire classification using easy memory trick. Instead of memorizing long drug list, we will use simple small mnemonics so that you can remember them quickly during your exams. So let's start the video. So fibrinolytics are also called as thrombolytics. So to remember the examples under this, remember the code as star U, or you can remember the sentence as students usually ask real teachers. So by using these tricks, let's try to write the examples under this. So here S means it is streptokinase. T means it is tenecteplase. A means it is altiplase. R means it is retiplase. Then U means it is urokinase. So coming to the fibrinolytics, these are also called as thrombolytics. So this can be remembered by this trick, that is star U, or you can remember it as students usually ask real teacher, where S means it is streptokinase, U means it is urokinase, A means it is altiplase, R means it is retiplase, and T means it is tenecteplase. So coming to antifibrinolytics, so these are also called as antithrombolytics. So here we just have two examples, and to remember those two examples there is only E and T. Remember it as ET. Now let's try to write the examples. So in the antifibrinolytics or antithrombolytics, ET, E means it is ICA. So the full form of ICA is epsilon amino caproic acid. Epsilon amino caproic acid. Then T means it is tranexamic acid. T means it is tranexamic acid. Coming to the next one is antiplatelet drugs. Antiplatelet drugs are also called as antithrombolytic drugs. So these drugs are further divided into four subclasses. So class 1 is called as thromboxane synthesis inhibitors. Thromboxane synthesis inhibitors. So there is only one simple drug, that is aspirin. So aspirin is the first one to stop the platelet. Now coming to the second class, that is platelet CAMP enhancer. Platelet CAMP enhancer. So here you will be having only one drug, that is called as dipyridamole. And to remember this, you can just remember it as DIP-CAMP. Okay, DIP means it is dipyridamole, CAMP means it is platelet CAMP enhancer. Now coming to the third class, it is P2Y12 receptor blockers. P2Y12 receptor blockers. So here you will be having three simple drugs. So to remember them, remember it as PCT. So where the examples are, P means it is prasugrel. C means it is clopidogrel. Then T means it is ticlopidin. Now coming to the last class, that is GP2B3A antagonist. So in this class, there are again three drugs. So here just remember the code as ATE. Now you can write the drugs as A means it is abceximab, T means it is tirofibin, E means it is iptifibatid. Iptifibatid. So let me just repeat this antiplatelet drugs for classification for you once again. So the antiplatelet drugs are also called as antithrombotic drugs. So these are further divided into four subclasses. So the first class is the thromboxane synthesis inhibitors. Here there is only one single drug, that is aspirin. So this is the first one to stop the platelet. And the second class is the platelet CAMP enhancer. There is only one drug, that is dipyridamole. So here remember the trick as DIP-CAMP, where DIP means it is dipyridamole and CAMP means it is platelet CAMP inhibitors. Now coming to the third class, that is P2Y12 receptor blockers. So here remember the trick as PCT, where P means it is prasugrel, C means it is clopidogrel, T means it is ticlopidin. Then the last class is GP2B3A antagonist. So here remember the code as ATE, where A means it is abceximab, T means it is tirofibin, E means it is iptifibatid. So this was the easy way to remember antiplatelet drugs and fibrinolytic classification. If you revise these mnemonics once or twice, recalling the whole classification will become much easier. If this video helped you, like the video, subscribe for more such pharmacological classifications. See you all in the next video and thanks for watching.